Welcome to episode 13 of OverDrive. Lucky 13, unlucky 13, I don't know. We'll see. So I wanted to talk today about SEO, search engine optimization. It's a phrase that gets kicked around a lot, and there's people that know what it means, people that don't know what it means, people that think they know what it means. So I wanted to start with an overview. I'm probably not going to do a real deep dive, but I just want to talk about what is SEO, why is it really important, and what are the elements that make it up. So search engine optimization, what that really means is, if you think about it literally, optimizing your site so that search engines can find it. But we got to think about exactly what does that mean. Search engines they're going to find your site. Google, we're talking about Google here. 75% of searches on the internet are done through Google. Google's going to find your site and it's going to know where it is and it's going to index it. But that's not really what SEO is about. What SEO is about is when you type a search phrase into Google. Let's say I'm looking for a BMW mechanic in Clayton, and I type in BMW mechanic in Clayton. Google's job, the reason that they're in business, is to give me the best possible result. They want to give me the most likely result for me to click on. So search engine optimization, if you think about it the opposite way, if you're a BMW mechanic in Clayton, your job is to be the best possible search result. Why is that important? Well, it's really simple. The number one position in organic rank on Google gets about 40% of the clicks. The second result gets about 15% of the clicks, and then it just drops off from there. By the time you're the 6th or 7th result at the bottom of the first page, you're getting some clicks, you're getting some traffic, but by the 2nd or 3rd page, it's over. And the reason for that is people, number one, when they find what they're looking for, they click and they move on. Number two, Google's really good about finding what they're looking for and putting it at the top of the first page. So we've talked about building a website that is your real estate on the internet. Well, you need to drive traffic to that site, and organic search is most likely, unless you're a unique situation, the number one most important way to drive traffic to your site. Now, it can be in other ways, it could be display ads or pay-per-click campaigns and that type of thing, but for the most part, people are going to search for your category, they're going to search for somebody specific, and they're going to click on one of the first 1 or 2, maybe 3 results on the top of the Google search engine page. So, I want to clear up another misnomer. I hear business owners all the time say, we're on the first page of Google, or we're not on the first page of Google. Well, there is not a first page of Google. There is only a first page for that search result. So if you do closet installation and you say, oh, we're on the first page of Google, are you Googling your own company's name, or are you Googling a product that you carry, or are you Googling closet redesign, or are you Googling shelving? I mean, there's so many different ways to search. And so really what search engine optimization is about is you have to make some choices. You have to choose, where do I want to be ranked for what keyword phrases. Now, it used to be in the olden days, keyword phrases were all about exactly letter for letter the exact keyword phrase. Now Google is using more semantic search, and they're using more you could have the phrase backwards or forwards and it'll still work. But the idea is, if I do carpet cleaning, maybe I really want to rank highly for pet urine stain removal. That may be a longer tail keyword search for me to optimize for. So you choose some keyword phrases that you're trying to optimize for that you think can get you that traffic at the top of the first page. Then there's really 2 kind of components to it. There's on page and there's off page. On page is, what am I doing on my website to optimize for that keyword phrase or for that concept, that idea, that thing that I want people to search. And on-page SEO, it's a real, like I said, it's a real deep dive. It's and nobody really understands exactly what Google's current search algorithm is today, because it changes constantly. But we know the factors that are important. So on-page SEO is about getting all those factors in place, making sure that phrase is in the body of your text and in the header and in, in basically captions for photos and tags and all that kind of stuff. And then making sure that you're using that phrase enough and you're building content around that idea and it's fresh and it's relevant, and that that site is kind of built around those concepts. That's on-page SEO. Off-page SEO is actually more important. Now, it's important that you get the on-page SEO stuff first in place. The off-page SEO is about building link strategies. And so sometimes this gets in the territory of people thinking this is cheating, scamming, frauding, but it's not. It can be if you do it incorrectly. But really what we're talking about is Google tries to figure out which site. So let's say that you're doing all the on-page SEO correctly. Now Google says that's a relevant search term, but they want to return authoritative searches as well. So if I Google Neil Young, they're going to show me Neil Young's website, his homepage. They're going to show me Wikipedia article. They're going to show me a New York Times article. All the ones at the top of that search result are going to be authoritative websites. And so if you're trying to be authoritative for pet urine stains in Wake Forest, North Carolina, then they want to see that other websites are linking to your site. That when other websites are talking about pet urine stains, that they're sending them to your site. So link building strategies have to be built around quality content, relevant content, non-duplicated content. And you have to kind of populate that content throughout the internet in blogs and videos, and then link them all back to your site. And so really what I've done is I've given you the rough overview. What is SEO? Why is it important? What are the elements to make it up? On-page SEO, off-page SEO. But I'm not an SEO expert. In fact, there are whole industries that are just built around understanding Google's search algorithm and trying to be the best search engine result. But that is SEO work, is something that we do, and I can help you with it. If you need any help, email me at coverby@wrl.com or tweet me, cmoverby. If you like this video or you like any of my videos, make sure you like them or follow me on Facebook, and we'll talk to you soon on the next episode of OverDrive.